Good afternoon, evening, everybody. This is Kairos again. We are in week 4 of the We Like Dota League Season 2, and we got the Pansies against Noobs Ask Noobs that do the podcast. So unfortunately, I think they went against, I think Noobs Ask Noobs are 0-1 right now, and I'm kind of wondering where, okay, Salty Fisherman beat the Pansies in the second week, and, which is weird because I'm seeing that, yeah, it must have been a reschedule there. And I believe, I don't think either of these teams have a win yet. Noobs Ask Noobs going against, I believe, Ho Ho Ha Ha in the first week, and it was pretty brutal. Oh no, Dead Wings Wingmen. Okay, so Dead Wings, but they are officially gone, so I think they technically have a win just because Dead Wings have left the league. So we have Sabone, Yadnib, Dreams, Cheeks of Flappin, and Clyde Frog all here again. Looks like we see Beef Supreme, Let's Swill, Dropsy Hug, Kaiser Soze, and Steger. Steger seems to be, I don't recall seeing Steger in the earlier ones. So yeah, that's pretty much the standard round of bans and picks and bans. Slark getting banned out in the first pick, actually, in the first round, actually. A little bit of a surprise there. There's still a couple really strong heroes that be able to make it through right now. For some reason, drow made it through before, let's say, Lina, although that is a hellacious combo right there. Drow and Venge together. You start getting teamfight auras together, it is brutal. But they are fairly squishy, so you have to worry about that. Definitely relies on the solid initiation and a good tank to get you through that. If they get stun locked though, they have noobs already have two strong disablers. Two strong disablers. If Shaker, either of them could lead off, but it's better if Shaker does. And then following up with a 4-second, up to 4-second Shackle against the trees. So yeah, Lesh finally may get banned out, but we still got Storm, we still got Lina, still got a lot of the main contenders that always get picked and banned right off the bat. Bloodseeker getting banned out. They're taking a lot of the early gank game out for the Pansies. They're trying to get some farm, trying to keep people from diving in deep and getting in melee range. And Quap not necessarily melee, but her scream is an integral part of how she works. So Luna getting banned out. They're banning the carries on the other side. Noobs Ask Noobs banning carries. Gyro, Slark, Lesh, and Luna all strong, very strong in this meta. Slark the least so, but still a very good contender. So yeah, we're banning out gankers, early game power for the Pansies, and pretty much a lot of the standard meta carries for Noobs Ask Noobs. Next round of picks coming up here. Or one more ban to go. One more ban to go here. I don't think either team are too worried about winning or losing here. Obviously, everybody wants to win, but there's some. I mean, we've got some serious contenders at this point. Several teams are 4-0. We've Saints and Sinners 4-0, Ho Ho Ha Ha, and one other one. Silencer makes it through again. More range damage. And being able to stop Shaky from blinking in and doing his Echo Slam later is pretty damn crucial. Probably going to be a carry silencer. I'm gonna go ahead and accelerate. Move this a little faster. Okay, got big two decent tanks. Shaky being strength based, getting so Viper and Baden making it through, so much range damage. This is very similar to what I did on Floor's Lava. Our best combo was was Luna, Venge, and CM with tanks and initiators like Clockwork and Axe and Wraith King and stuff like that backing us up. But the aura damage was just hellacious. So Noobs Ask Noobs can be really hard to kill, which is going to allow them to set up a lot of traps, a lot of baiting as possible. And a lot of counter initiate. This is going to be all about counter initiation for Noobs Ask Noobs versus straight up initiation for Pansies. So Husker makes it through all this range damage. Not a whole lot of tank. Only one really solid tank in Husker. And Clinks makes it through for the gank. But that's a bit of a, I mean, you got a really well balanced, well tanky lineup with two range gankers. They got a lot of push power if they want it. So it's all about the range. It's all about the range and the aura power, as well as a global aura. And here we go. Sabone is going to be on the Clinks, Yadnib on the Shaky, Dreams on the Wind, Cheeks flapping on the Badong, and Clyde Frog on the Centaur. It looks like it's going to be a support Baden. And we got Beef Supreme on the Venge. Let's Swill on the Drow, Dropsy Hug on the Husker, Kaiser Soze on the Silencer, and Steger on the Viper. And the first question, oh, there we go. Back up to speed here. And we do have an early chance of an early gank. This is a ganking lineup, and you got to take advantage of it. I don't know if they're taking a page out of Flora's Lava here, which is to say we're not having a good. Well, I am no longer on the team. I am basically just doing full-time casting. So basically, they've got a few stand-ins. They're working on some reshuffling and stuff right now. There we go. So the smoke gank went a little early. And we are already almost halfway through their smoke, and they haven't even crossed the river yet. So they pretty much entirely have to hit someone right here in this area. If they don't hit anybody in this area right here, nothing's going to happen. I'm going to go and fast forward through this here. So we got looks like noobs are gonna get the top rune no problem, but they're letting they're burning the smoke to wait for their AFK Husker or whatever happened to their Husker. But yeah, they're realizing, oh shit, we just burned smoke. They just lost 100 gold for nothing. But they still have the chance to wrap around and get some serious flank action on, because there are no wards for noobs SNUs on the bottom side, and only 2 which are isolated. Clinks is seriously wondering where everybody's at here. But is he gonna go for this? Sabone gonna go for the rune? He's gonna go for it, so he sees him, and Sabone's probably gonna get picked off right here. Drops a hug, getting the fire, and here comes the stun combo like crazy. Are they gonna get it? Oh no, he invises out. Bone walk at level 1, or skeleton walk, excuse me. Whatever, it's bone walk. All right, so we got a 2-1. Oh, this is a hellacious combo down here. Dropsy and Kaiser down bottom. That's going to pretty much destroy any lane, but you're going up against Clinks and Shaky. Yeah, Clinks alone, not only is he going to have to contend with the fire, but he's also, if we're going to get, so you got first level of Last Word, which has incredible range on it. And all you have to do is get it once, and it's guaranteed hit. It's very easy to initiate with that, just very easy to lead off. So Beef Supreme and Steger rotating around. They're going to get behind Clyde Frog as they get to the lane. And this is almost impossible to kill lineup, so I don't know if we're going to see any rotations early on from Cheeks and Clyde. It's really up to Yadnim and Sabone to see how this lane does first. But Kaiser is in a great position to do amazing harass while Dropsy gets the hugs. And it looks like a support silencer as well. Meanwhile, in the mid, we have Dreams against Ranger versus Ranger. We got a Ranger duel. So Swill versus Dreams. And up top, we got Beef and Steger. This mic a little closer, hopefully it doesn't fall on my face. So far so good. Beef's going to be playing semi-support right now. You could do a carry Venge, but right now you're just better off getting that aura maxed out. And depends on whether he's going to do he's going to max out the Wave of Terra or the aura first. But since they have such a very aura heavy lineup, it's most likely they're going to get that. And Last Word going on Yadnib for the big hit there. Only level 1 though. Okay, and it looks like he's going for last hits as well. So we're not going to see Curse of the Silent at least not yet. And Clyde Frog getting stunned in the middle here, but he's got plenty of tank and actually hurting Steger on his way out. Nice pull by Cheeks into a nope, not quite yet, into a stacked hard camp. That's going to get rid of those creeps no problem. And Clyde is taking a beating up here. And Cheeks now coming in, back him up. He's got 1 level of his shield, but hasn't popped it yet. Trying to bait him in a little deeper. A ton of damage, making him reconsider. I mean, there's just so much damage on this. Like, Viper and Venge are such a hellacious combo, so keeping the tanks up there is probably going to be the best thing for him. However, that's also 2 melees against, even though it's 2 melees against 2 incredibly strong early game ranged heroes that now have a drow bonus backing them up too. Now Clyde's taking a big hit here. Oh, just saved by the Ion Shell. Now Cheeks of Flapping going in, trying to take some more hits. Might die to get one more hit of the poison, but no, he's going to barely just get out. Saving their own asses there. Turn us up just a hair. There we go. There we go. Now they're seriously reconsidering what they want to do here, because they are completely dominating this lane up top. Beef and Steger are. Meanwhile, Dreams and Swill duking it out. Still pretty even. Last hit, Swill doing a good job keeping the creeps on his side. We don't have a bottle yet. It's on the way out for Swill, for Dreams. And we're going to see one for Swill. Nope, we're just going to see pure stats. Finishing up those Wraith Bands. So 2 Wraith Bands to start, and a little bit of heal action.
Denied.
He's got plenty of mana for the... Plenty of mana for counter initiation if Dreams decides to get too deep. Meanwhile, Dreams need that bottle. It should be on the way out soon, but I think he's just going to get a recrow here. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, desperately needs that bottle. The bottle didn't get on the courier either. So that's going to stall any more power shots, and that's going to leave Swill in command of this lane. I mean, the creep hits are pretty even, but Swill is doing a really good job of... Yeah, nope, that's the last power shot for a while. Runes are up, but no bottle for it. So Dream's pretty much going to be out of mana for the next couple minutes here. We have a... I'm not going to see any rotations yet, because these lanes are pretty strong. There's no one who can really solo these lanes on the Noob's X Noob sides against so much range damage. But this is entirely dependent on Pansies getting some serious early game domination, which they are getting. Noobs are going to have to do some sort of counter strategy, rotations. I mean, the mid's where it's all at here. Dreams has a lot more ganking potential than Swill does. Swill is more or less just augmenting the lanes as they are right now. And Beef gonna go ahead and pull some more Queeps. So far so good. And the last hit's clearly on the Pansy side. Dreams holding his own, but not for long. Without all that, without the mana. Both sides actually, they're not harassing each other very much. They're just going straight for last hits. Okay, there's a little bit of a harass there. Meanwhile, down bottom, absolutely 0 last hits for Yadnib. Sabone, decent. They're not harassing hard enough on Sabone to keep him out of the lane. I mean, Kaiser could easily just spam Curse and Last Word all he wants, and that would push Sabone all the way back without even really pushing up the lane so much. That's more just hero damage. And now we got a cut. Clyde and Cheeks are now cutting the lane. And that's putting a lot of pressure on Beef and Steger. A lot of much needed pressure too. It's a good play there. You don't just need an Axe isn't the only one who can cut a lane. This is a good combo to do it right here. You spam that Ion Shell on someone who already gives back damage as it is, and there's a lot of physical damage on this team. Despite the range, almost everybody has physical damage on this team. So that works out really well for this. That works out really well for their Centaur pick. Dropsy's still taking the lead. Just harassing Fisher. Just give him something to think about. Just let him know I'm still here. And that's something you do have to do early game. Is just, I mean, you can last hit all you want, but if you don't put pressure on their lane, they get more and more comfortable, and they're able to do. It allows them to do more things than they want to. Okay, Swill going down for the bottom rune. DD is up. Here we go. Swill is going right past it. Let's see if we can do it without it. Shouldn't be a problem though. We've got 1 level in the Gust, 2 in the Frost. That's really good slows. And unfortunately he's going to show himself before he can get a gank in, so that's a missed opportunity right there. And now they know what's up. They're going to be pulling back. That's going to give Pansies a little more room to farm. And Swill's going to rotate back to the mid lane with double damage while Dreams is pushed up pretty far here. Bottle is done, so the sustain's back, and we got lots of power shots in the tank. And here we go. Might see it right here. Yep, Frost Arrow's coming in. Not really enough to chase with. The Wind Run's going to get her out. Still 7 minutes and no first bloods yet. Hello, last hit central though. 3 lanes completely winning in the last hit category. That's going to really start making it snowball in Dream's favor, in Pansy's favor later. Well, we got a even more escape though. It's going to be even harder to get caught. I mean, there are a decent number of stuns, but not really enough. They have a ton of slows, but hardly any stuns with which to. And their Centaur is constantly going to be able to spam Stampede and get their guys out of trouble almost all the time. I mean, there's only one combo right now, and let's see. If they get a Gust from the opposite direction or from the side, as a flanking shot, followed up by, you know, the magic missile and maybe a swap. They have so much damage and so much range, but they don't have enough disable to back this up. Versus a Stampede to constantly get out. The noobs, oh, they're diving in though. Clyde getting overextending himself a little bit too much. Gets comboed by the poison and the stun. Cheeks flapping on the run. He's gonna have to spam Ion Shell. Not enough mana. He goes down too. Pansies take 2 up top. Getting a little bit greedy there. The creeps are really the factor up top. Being able to cut the lane is way more helpful versus just going head to head. And when you have a pretty static line with which to just harass across the line constantly, not going to work out too well. And they're back. They're fresh. Almost got Stampede. And they got him before he got his ult too. They got Clyde before he got his ult. Big pick off. And Kaiser holding on to his ward. A little bit late to be holding on to the ward now, but generally if you hold on to your ward for a few minutes and then put it down. Nice stacking by Pansies, by the way. So it's a triple stack down in the hard camp. It's going to put a lot of pressure. That was one of the things that we had a problem with as Flora's Lava in our second to last couple of weeks ago. Nope, Seeger getting stunned underneath, getting hoof stomped. But he fires back the Ion. He tries to fire back with the Nether Strike, but the Ion Shell blocks most of it. And Beef Supreme is on the run. Heal from Cheeks is going to keep him alive. But both sides are going to go ahead and pull back, most of which are under half health at this point. But like I was saying, the constant threat of all this camp right here being stacked like crazy when we only had a Solar Wraith King up top, it put a lot of pressure on us to do stuff that we weren't comfortable doing. And frankly, H4 just completely beat us in like every single lane. But causing that these kinds of things will shift it'll shift what's going on to the point where you're just like, okay, I gotta do something, I gotta do something, I gotta do something. It gets you out of that comfort zone when you know something like this is going on and you can't do anything about it. Since our Stampede is up, and we got a little bit more harass on Yadnib. Without that curse spam though, they have plenty of mana with which to counter initiate if they get the opportunity. Clyde Frog trying to rotate. This Ion Shell's probably going below before he gets in a range. There we go. Get some creeps and they're just going to go ahead and withdraw. Clyde getting another Ion Shell. He's going to try and get through some damage with it. He gets hit with a poison to slow him down. Hoof Stomp just barely missed. We're at 10 minutes and only 2 kills so far. We got a rotating Let's Swell. I'm pretty sure they saw him there just a few seconds ago. They saw him now. The creep gave him vision just now. So we still have a win. Oh, Clyde's getting dove on deep. Ion Shell, there's the Stampede to get him out. Cheeks flapping on the run too, but is that poison going to kill him in time? Barely survives with under 20 hit points and a nice defensive rotation by Yadnib. He's got his Echo Slam. And the defensive Fissure is going to keep everything back and make sure that this guy stay alive. Great rotation, good save. Meanwhile, in the middle though, got picked off by Dreams right there. Nice rotation by Dreams, and good vision too. We saw him coming a mile away. Had tons of vision right here. So fresh wards are out for both teams. That's what this is. Noob's vision, and that's Pansy's vision. Pretty much mirror images of each other. And we'll see a. I don't know if he's going to go. That's a big kill for him. Almost 500 gold. So what's he going to buy? Lots of options here. Could go straight to an addendums. Could go for a blink. He might be rushing a blink. He really needs that positional stun. And Steger rotating to the mid. Fresh. And we're going to see Dreams almost get a good chance to get a bottle recharge. But he's going to hit the shop. He's going to go straight for the addendums. Point booster in hand. Meanwhile, up top, getting a little greedy up there. All this tank. This is where the tanky lineup comes in play. You have massive tank, return on your physical damage. Basically a built-in blade mail versus squishy heroes that are ranged. Once you just get on top of them, they're dead. And that, just getting on top. These are 2 heroes that are very good at getting on top of somebody and taking out that marksmanship bonus. Seeger rotates back up top again with phase boots. Some solid stats. And Clyde rotating in. He's going to see Steger. He's going to see Kaiser. He's going to go in. Ion Shell popped. And Hoof Stomp. He's going to get cursed. He's going to get last word. He needs help fast, but he's not going to get it in time. Defensive Fisher, though, just barely coming out. Steger is barely. He's in a lot of trouble here. Ion Shell would kill him. Nope, he gets saved. Nice save right there. Now Cheek's in trouble, diving in with the Ion Shell against 5. He doesn't know until now. And he desperately. He's got his. Oh, his ult's already been popped, and now a swap to finish the job. Good use of the swap right there. A lot of times swap is used for initiation instead of counter initiation or chase. And really, it's the best thing. Really the thing is best for is chase. So nicely done by Pansies. 2-4. But noobs are on the board. He did take out Swill once. And they almost got Steger there. So we got 4 up top. They're going to put some pressure on this tower. It's almost dead. It's going down. First stone also drawn by Pansies at 13:30. Sabone getting more farm here. Not really in a position to... But they're going to trade top for mid, so 1 tower down for each side. More pressure from the range. A little bit of damage on the bottom noob's tower, but still in pretty good shape. Sabone not able to rotate the way he wants. He needs to get a little bit more farm. Tread's now done, though. And looks like he is in position to go ahead and get in here. The addendum coming in, gets swapped right away. Getting dove on by Dropsy, but he's deep under that tower, way too deep. Gets locked down and knocked down. Kaiser on the run now. The Sabone with lots of damage to chase, but here comes pretty much almost all of Pansies. Oh, Dreams is here. Shackle one against the other, and Beef Supreme's now in trouble. It's 4-4. Power shot's gonna show. We got double damage on Dreams. A lot of damage, but now he's diving in on 3. Wind run. One more hit would do it, but no, gets covered by the Gust. Good cover fire by the Gust, but Steger catching the tail end of the Eclipse, or the Fisher, and a power shot's gonna finish the job there. NAN take the lead. So this early game gank is starting to backfire because of this counter initiation by NAN. And immediately Dropsy diving in, but getting stomped on. But he immediately just jumps right back on him. Stampede not going to save you against the fire. Down he goes. We're tied at 5-5. Alright, let's see how all that laning did. How that laning worked out for everybody. Sabone towards the middle there was able to pull out ahead of Dropsy, even though he was pretty much dominating the farm. Sabone was still able to. They didn't get enough harass in, despite all that huge rage advantage. Wasn't able to get the harass in on Sabone. He held back, and the lane was pushed up a little too far. So Sabone was able to pick off plenty of last hits. Now Swill getting caught, being very squishy, being a very squishy hero. Very close to a Shadow Blade, however, but being very squishy in these the first half hour, basically. One of the few ranged carries in the game. Most of them being melee. Clyde coming in, but now he suddenly sees 4. Definitely double thinking about that. But we got daytimes coming up in a few seconds here. But they're gonna rotate around. Beef Supreme and Dropsy are gonna run into Dreams. But they pop the Sabone's caught on the other side. He gets dusted, stun locked, and down he goes. But a Fisher's gonna catch all 3. And Supreme now getting caught by the stun combo. Oh man, nice split there, and they're going to get 2 for 1 right there. Might get another catch, but they're both, looks like most of them are pretty low in mana. Cheeks trying to get into the fight. He's got brown boots, but definitely needs those in the phase. Got some wards. Good opportunity to push right here. All you do is get a couple hits of the curse on there. Speed things up, but nope. Defense by Kaiser. They're coming around the backside though. Clyde's got his blink. He comes in with the stomp combo. Ion Shell popped, but no, too much damage under the tower. Not enough help, and Kaiser will get the intelligence for that one. Let's Will also here to back him up. We're still tied 7-7 here. 1 tower down for each side. Yep, this is a dead even game right here. It's 17 minutes. Anybody's game. I mean, this experience, this shift right here. Look at this massive shift across the board, just completely spinning around. Nice job by NAN spinning things around. But here we go, another 4-man push on the bottom tower. Defensive Fisher, they see them all, so they're gonna lose their chance for an ambush. And they did see Kaiser before, so they see everybody here. We've got Sabone rotating around the backside, flanking through the river. Now Clyde rotating around. He's got his blink. He's pretty beefy. Now Sabone going ahead, just go ahead and push in that middle lane. They're just trying to buy some time here. Very aggressive defense by NAN, while they're actually split pushing while defending this tower, but it's very low on health. They push it, it's going down. So but they're gonna try and trade that mid tower. Swap on the backside of the tower. It's gonna catch us. It's gonna catch Cheeks and Clyde. But they're going down. But so much AOE damage here. We got the Echo Slam. We got Ion Shell, or we got Apathetic Shell. All kinds of damage. But still, there's just enough tank. There's still too many of them that we actually get a 2-for-2 trade. But they do take out the Pansies mid tower. That was a lot of. That was Noob's Ass News putting a lot of faith in their defenders. Actually, a double split push. So the addendums now done on Dreams. In a much better position to gank with that focus fire. Sabone taking out the mid tower. Not sure if he's going to go straight for Deso or Maelstrom or BKB. BKB not being as necessary as in most games. Definitely need it against Pansies are definitely going to need some BKBs of their own. So Arcane, we got a full support of Bad Nerd, which also means it's going to be a little bit harder for him to chase without phase boots to keep the pressure on with his curse. But with Cheeks flapping, or rather with Clyde Frog constantly blinking in hoof stomp, and that gives plenty of room for Cheeks flapping to come in there and get his hits in right after the stomp. So that gives him just enough time. So again, we are almost completely tied at this point. Noob's Ass News taking the lead on towers, and they got the Pansies got the early kills, but kills are worth more now in the mid game. And still anybody's game. This is a fantastic game. So we have 2 towers down on the Pansy side and 1. The least, probably, arguably the least important tower, the second least most important tower, probably this one being the tier 2 top. So positional advantage definitely going to NAN, and the as well as the momentum too. Despite being down 2-4, Clyde Frog diving deep on Steger, pretty deep. He's under that tower, taking extra damage. He's got the Stampede up. He's got Dreams backing him up with a Addendums focus fire. He takes him out, but not before losing himself. But they did get, oh no, the Steger did get Clyde Frog first. That tower did help. Now Beef rotating in. We got a smoke gank around the middle, rotating around, trying to catch Dreams, but he just goes ahead and leaves. The whole Pansies team is missing right now. So they say, okay, we're going to go ahead and flank. They're going for what they can see. Right now, they just saw Cheeks flapping in the bottom lane, and Yadnib. Here they come, catch him. They see Cheeks with the cover of night. Pops the borrowed time. So his ult's now down, but now they're going to dive a second time on Cheeks. He goes down fast after that, despite the shield and everything. Yadnib saying, I'm out of here. They're going for the secret shop. Yadnib wisely TPing out of there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But this does buy some more room for top to get pushed. The Pansies tower going down to just over 3/4. Good smoke gank by Pansies on that one. They sort of they pretty much stabilize things. They basically stop the bleeding. They had a 4K gold swing. Now it's swinging back in their favor. Actually, more like 5K. Well, this is fucking Dota. You could be down by 30 kills and still come back. Be down by 30 kills and have your back against the tier 3 tower, and you could still come back. And rotating around Dreams, they see him in the lane. They're just getting in position. They do have wards up though. This is Pansy's vision. They see him coming a mile away. Steger trying to bait him. Power shot's gonna miss completely, and pretty much all of Pansies are gonna withdraw. So Bone's got the Bone Walk moving in. Drops is gonna TP out. So now they're getting isolated. Are they going to catch anybody else before they get out? Swill's in trouble. Nope, he's going to get out just in time. Oh no, though, the Shackle Shot catches him against the tree, but he pops a Shadow Blade. Do they have dust? Negative, Ghost Rider. Swill will get out of there. Whew, lucky break for him. Or her. We do have a couple. We do have at least one girly in this league. Actually, we have several. We got Soup. We got what's her name? Does guap all the time. Damn, now I gotta go look that one up. Yeah. Hasty research. Meanwhile, Steger's kind of going in deep here. He's gonna hit the shop. No, he's just rotating around. Maybe trying to help push top lane, trying to gank anybody, trying to back things up. He's just one more creep. Okay, and that's second stone for Pansies. Taking out the, actually no, third stone. They got the tier 1 bottom. They're actually pushing pretty deep here. Being flanked. They're getting flanked and they're under, NAN are defending under cover of night right now. So they're going to blink in. We got a blink and a hoof stomp for 2. Catching Steger with Clyde, but a counter initiation. Boom, down he goes. That stun combo. And now Silencer's ult is down. So Kaiser's going to have to, they're going to have to, do they really want to keep doing this? They've got 4 heroes up, pushing the top tier 1 tower. No addendums, no mech. We have some urn heals, but that's it. Not much sustain, and they're gonna think better about it. They're gonna at least push the creeps back. Meanwhile, they're split pushing at the same time, but they do manage to they catch Sabone, and they swap Cheeks of Flappin right back in. But he's got his ult up too. Unfortunately, Dreams is gonna go ahead and pick off. They got another Archer duel, but Dreams will pick off Swill in the mid. So that's 2 down for NAN, 1 for Pansies. So their split push is now gone. They can focus everything they have on top for defense. And Dropsy, deep trouble. He goes ahead and armlets up, but to get the heal. I'm not sure if the power shot revealed a low Dropsy, which is tempting, but he gets really damn strong. Alright, item check. Let's see how we're doing. We got the Force Staff for Beefy. It's on the way out. Swill's got plenty of stats, plenty of tank. Still not enough to go head-to-head against an Addendums Dreams, who now has crits. Sabone's got some serious damage on the Deso. He does go for damage first. And that's about it. We have the Blink done in Yadnib, so we have Blink Echo Slam. Now some Dust for Cheeks, unfortunately way behind. Poor guy's just doing some seriously hard support. But he did, I believe he did survive that last fight after the... Yeah, he got his borrowed time popped, and then all that constant defensive pressure made him pull back. Meanwhile, we have soon to be a... I don't know if he's going to go Glimmer Cape just for emergency evac, or if he's just going to go straight Shadow Blade. Most likely Shadow Blade. You have a couple passives to worry about. You have Cheeks' damage passive. You got Clyde Frog's return damage, which is probably the best pick. Get a Silver Edge, take out that return damage on Clyde Frog, pop him real quick. And now we're gonna have a Rod soon on Kaiser. He's almost there. Steger going for Sanjin Yasha. Just going straight damage here. Yep, Sanjin Yasha. I think he bought an extra. It might have been a last-minute panic buy or something like that, just before he goes down. So we have a smoke gank coming up. What are they going to see? They have not seen Pansies for at least a good 30 seconds. Any of them on the map. They got to know something's up. Plenty of good warding on Pansy side. They do see 2 that are immediately running. They're hauling ass over there. 5 on 2, but the rest of the team surrounding them. The rest of NAN are within 10 seconds. And they do catch Cheeks. Borrowed time. That is not the guy you want to initiate on. Counter Dust and a counter Fisher. It's going to reveal Swill. There, down goes Cheeks though. Swill taking the Echo Slam to the face. The whole team got Echo Slammed. This smoke gank's going completely wrong. And all this close range tank against all this close range tank against, and they lose the courier too. Damn, that went bad. Damn, nice job by Noobs as Noobs. Counter initiation. That's the name of the game with their team, and they're getting it. And unfortunately, they caught the one guy they didn't need to catch. They caught the tank, who just literally bought him the extra. They were all within about 10 seconds of each other of coming to help, and that was just that unfortunate greedy target selection because just trying to salvage what they got. Damn, this is a huge turnaround for Noobs. So this is, man, massive comebacks here. Pansies take with Pansy's tower push earlier and picking off a few in the secret shop. They came back and evened things out, but Noobs take the lead once again, and they're going to take Roche. First Roche at 27 minutes coming up. Alright, Vanguard now done. We have an even beefier Clyde Frog with the Blink, is doing a really good job of Blink stunning. And when you have all this ranged physical damage, immediately blinking in, a lot of times they hesitated to try and get that stun off before the hoof stomp landed. But this is what you need. You need blinkers. You need guys that can get up close on their face. You need some very durable melee heroes to counter all this ranged damage. And the advantage is not gone yet. I mean, Pansies will start to fall off later in the game, but we still have tons of comeback potential here. We got dust on both sides now. At least one dust carrier on both sides. Good choice for Dropsy having it. He's going to be diving in right on top of him. You cannot overlook the fact that this Husker is not in a bad shape at all. Shadow Blade of his own would really, and eventually Silver Edge would really shut down their, I'm not sure. It's not technically Borrowed Time is not a passive, so Silver Edge would not cancel that. It would only cancel Curse of Avernus, but the main thing is they want to use it on the return for Clyde Frog, and then get him down as quickly as possible. You only got 5 seconds once that Silver Edge is popped.
Invisibility.
Meanwhile, okay, do a quick ward check here. No vision for NAN yet. We do have some wards coming out. Yeah, looks like Cheeks got some. Meanwhile, Pansies, this is what they see. They've got 2 offensive wards. They are going to see Dreams, but he's going to get out pretty quick. Age is still up for a couple more minutes here. This 5-man Roman, it's kind of backfiring for Pansies because they constantly see him coming, and it allows them to counter-initiate fabulously. They're good smoke ganks. One backfired, but they still had at least one smoke gank, maybe a second one. But the main thing is that they constantly show all 5 of them in the lane at once, which allows everybody in NAN to split up, get farm, and still be within a respectable range of each other. Most of these guys are pretty tanky, and we have a lot of blink. We have a lot of them are very mobile too. So you got a movement speed bonus to get into the fight. You've got 2 different blinks right now, and you've got wind run. You've got tons of mobility, and it's just fabulous counter initiation by Noobs News. Pansies though, a serious threat though. If they are all 5, nobody stands a chance if they get them within 5 seconds. Definitely need to get that Silver Edge done soon though. Okay, we've got the Claymore on the way out, so the Shadow Blade will be done. That's extra bonus damage in the gank. Sage and Yasha soonish, 400-ish gold. Actually, no, he almost has it, within 100 gold, I think. Sees the recipe in the belt. So Sanj and Yasha almost done on Steger. Meanwhile, a little more offense from Noobs News. They're rotating around. Their backup's a little far away to be doing this. Cheeks is doing some offensive warding. They are going to see that. Stampede will get him out. However, they probably just saw that ward drop. But neither side really has any sentry action. And Dreams and Sabone starting to take the lead now. Those counter ganks and the ability to split farm. The fact that Pansies are all constantly clumped up together. They're not getting the farm they need to stay competitive here. Eventually they're going to see, you know, Yadneb's actually in a pretty decent spot. Only 5.6 gold. That's still pretty respectable considering what's going on. We got the Veil coming up soon. The most expensive items are done for that. And here we go, another smoke gank going straight into Cheeks' face. This backfired last time, but they're gonna swap him in. Borrowed Time's gonna come in, counter initiation, power shot, Fisher. Oh, blinking in with the stun, blinking in with the Echo Slam. This is exactly what happened last time. Oh god, it's a massacre. Swill just moonwalks out. That is exactly what happened last time. It went face first into Baden, who tanked it, and the counter initiation from 3 different angles. Power shot from the north, Echo Slam from the south. Woo! And the Fisher from the south too. Jesus, the counter initiation is just so fucking strong on NAN right now. And Swill getting caught out. Not sure what he was doing, getting caught by 5 there. Do they have dust for him? 2 ladies on the high ground. Ooh, but they are going to forfeit this tower. However, this is still mid-game. Respawn timers are still fairly short. Almost everybody's respawning within 15 seconds. Here comes... Alright, Kaiser Soze's up. They are going to get these racks before it's too late, but they might take some casualties on the way out. They might overstay their welcome. Everybody is here. They've got the swap. They've got the life break. They've got the pounces. They've got those ranged stuns and slows. Are they going to get out in time? Yes. NAN do a complete evac and run like hell. So there goes the first racks for NAN. 2 to go. But they can't backdoor any racks right now. They still have those tier 2 towers in the other lanes. And again, the counter initiation while being able to farm is really where it's at right now. And Pansies, unfortunately, they have to 5-man so much stuff. I guess this is one of the drawbacks that we had with our Blupo combo with Floor is Lava too. I mean, we had a lot. I mean, depending on us roaming and getting lucky. Now they're literally baiting them. Nana's Noob's Ass Noob's literally baiting these guys. I'm pretty sure that was a good bait opportunity. Just leave their bad and leave Cheeks visible. Leave Cheeks visible, let them get initiated on, keep everybody within about 10 seconds of each other, and then just destroy them. Now, what do we got done? Veil is done with the Echo Slam. That's going to hurt like hell. We have a Crimson Guard on Clyde now done, which is just back up again. We have Arcane done on Cheeks. Be able to spam his shell all he wants now. And we got Daedalus now done. Oh shit, this is looking bad. Sabone with the BKB too. He can just start pounding away. Looks like he's going to be building into a, if not a Skull Basher, he's going to build into probably an MKB. And soon to be an addendums on the addendum. Whoa. Blinking in. They catch two. Kaiser's going to reveal himself, but Clyde can just walk right through all this. But no, they're just getting pounded from every angle. Woo, no. Here comes Cheeks. Oh, the Echo Slam hits all three. That's 3 down for Pansies yet again. And Beef Supreme's like, well, nothing I can do at this point. This was all pressure on Noob's Ass Noobs this time. What a fucking game. Great game. This, I mean, whoa. We got Shackle and Seeger, but doesn't connect with anything. He's going to get out. Power Shot's going to send him packing. And the tier 2 bottom for Pansies now going down. They have no more good Roche positioning anymore, which is one of the big advantages of the Dire. Noob's Ass Noob's in complete control of this game now with a 15k gold lead. This really doesn't, this massive lead right here really doesn't tell the tale of how close it's been up till now. And Fisher, they're going in. Fisher with Power Shot combo takes Seeker down to a quarter health. Dream's going in deep though. He's gonna get the Shackle Shot. No, just gets Beef saves him with the Force Staff. There goes the racks though. 2 sets of racks down, and Pansies really don't have any answers for this. They got a ways to go for their Silver Edge. Nope, there's a swap. They're gonna catch. The hell they catch? They caught Dreams. Uh-oh, silence and everything. A lot of damage here. Yeah, Nymph overstaying is welcome too. There's the range power we were talking about in the beginning, and they do take the racks, but not without losses. Whew. But now we got crits done on. We have some crits done on Swill. Rod now done. We're building into possible BKB or maybe even an addendums. Dropsy. He's almost done with that. Let's get the Sange. Yeah, he's almost got a Sange. He's like 58 gold for a Sange. I'm so engrossed in these games that I literally want to hit Shift Enter and just start talking basically, and start like answering questions. So that's not many options for Pansies at this point. They have to be able to split up at this point. They have to be able to leave their comfort zone of this 5-man roaming, and if they 5-man roam, they have to stay out of the lane and keep their people hidden. The information that NAN has been given, the information that NAN's been given with constantly revealing all your heroes in the lane at the same time. Anyways, so Sabone now with looks like a MKB soon. Yeah, he's got it if he wants it. Just needs it delivered. Dreams, yeah, they're at least 5 to 6k ahead of their next best carry, who is also, yeah, they're quite a ways ahead. Now we got Solar Crest. There's so much armor reduction, it is insane. We have Deso, we have Solar Crest. What else we got? Okay, we have a BKB done soon on Dreams. Gonna be even harder to kill. Crimson Guard done. We have a Heart is about halfway done. Maybe about a third done for Clyde Frog. And they're putting the pressure on. They're not letting up. Pansies coming in. They're going to go head-to-head against NAN here to defend this tower. They're going to let it go, but not before dumping in Echo Slam. Jump, blink, and Echo Stomp, too. Here they go. They're just getting stun locked. They have nowhere to go. They get AoE'd to hell before they can even before they can even initiate or anything. They're all going down. Dropsy going down. This Shadow Blade does not last forever. Good job juking around the other side, though. Trading 3 for a mid tower at this point, this late in the game, not gonna work. The blink and mobility of this NAN team is just phenomenal. And great initiation. Y'all been practicing. And they're gonna see. Oh, they just missed Roche right before he comes back up. Oh, they just missed it. Oh, why not check it one more time? Hey, there you go. It's like, guys, he just came back. To which Sabone was like, woo! Now who's gonna get it? Most likely Dreams, if not Sabone. Dreams picks it up, and this ought to do it right here. We could see the final push right here. Are they gonna go for it? Are they gonna play it safe? Why not? Just go for it. DD. Hell, if you get there in time, you'll have a sliver of DD left. So much damage on this Clinks with armor reduction, 2 forms of armor reduction with the crest and the deso. And the big thing being, MVP really has to go to Clyde Frog on this one. His blink stuns have been phenomenal pretty much all game long. I gotta give you credit. Clyde Frog doing a great job of supporting. I love the hard 5, but so many times games can be won and lost on the initiation or counter initiation, and whoever, I mean, whether it's Cheeks of Flappin constantly baiting for them on purpose, or, I mean, the second time really felt like bait, but the constant blink initiation is just so good from Clyde that there's nothing they can do. They blink out. Usually, most of these fights have been during night as well. You got these fights under cover of night, makes it so much easier to blink in. And with his range pressure, you could keep the pressure on someone before he can blink in. Okay, we got it. Here it goes with the smoke gank. Pansy's not letting up. They're saying, we are not done yet. We're going to fight for this damn tower. Here they come. They're showing a few in the middle lane, but they're going to flank him around the backside, but it's only 3. Fisher's going to catch... oh, no, Fisher's actually going to miss. And they blink in, and Dropsy's unfortunately going to get comboed here. Down goes Kaiser Soze. Dream's coming in as well. She's low. They're going to stampede out just to reset everything. They're going to catch Steger on the way out. 3 for nothing. 4 for nothing. Almost had Dreams, but the Thorn is just too strong at this point. That's got to be GG right there. Whoa, Power Shot almost clipped him too. Just the shit happens so fast with the blink combos that before I can even say it, it's done. Quick buyback, last chance. 30 seconds to go for Mega Creeps. And that's it. That's got to be GG right there. There's so much single target damage on Pansies. There's no hope against this dominating team plus the Mega Creeps. And Dropsy, they're fighting to the last. They are not giving up. Hey, there we go. There we go. Calling GG right there. 39, almost 40-minute game. Well played on both sides. Great early game. Down goes everybody. Down goes the Ancients. I gotta give some serious credit to both teams early game. It was a good strategy. Their early game phase was fantastic for Pansies, and they were cleaning house in the first few minutes. It started to go against them though once the noobs guys started picking up their ults. That's the big thing. Abaddon picking up his ult, Centaur picking up his Stampede. It became really hard to get those ganks in the way they wanted to. They couldn't get their Venge up to a high enough level to get long range swaps. So they constantly had to overcommit and get counter initiated on. I'm giving the MVP to Clyde on that one again. Fantastic blink stomps, picking up 20 assists, almost 3-1 on the KDA there. So nice job, everybody. Noobs pick up, I believe, their first actual win-win for this whole league, and they're moving on. And Pansy's gonna have to retry the strategy. It's a strong pocket strat, but it's got some holes. So we'll see them next week.